This episode of the Pu'u Muay Thai podcast is brought to you by pmtlifestyle.com, authentic Muay Thai lifestyle by Pu'u. Definitely go check out the website at pmtlifestyle.com for some awesome lifestyle merchandise. That's for those of you out there either involved in Muay Thai, looking at getting involved in Muay Thai, and embrace a healthier lifestyle to live the life of a Nak Muay. Go check it out.
So what do you call it? This is Crew Jonathan over at the Pu'u Muay Thai podcast. Today is Wednesday, March 2nd. We are just flying through the year. I hope you are having a great day. It is starting to warm up again here in Santa Barbara, California. I mean, the weather's just flip-flopping, man. It's like, hey, it's winter. Hey, it's spring. Hey, just kidding, it's summer. Hey, guess what? It's winter again. Hey, we're back to summer. Well, regardless, I'm appreciating the extra vitamin D during this time. Good to help strengthen the immune system, healthy. And I'll just be honest, I much prefer warm weather, especially when it comes into working out outside, getting sun, and being able to enjoy Santa Barbara and Ventura, California. All right, so just a couple things that are kind of coming up here, guys. We have a lot that's going on. Be sure to go check out the giveaway. If you're listening to this later on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, you know, we're doing a giveaway right now currently. This is going to be on our Instagram. Go check it out, guys. I'm giving away a pair of the Street Fighter basketball shorts, the Muay Thai basketball shorts, all right? So just something a lot of people may not understand what those are, all right? It's not a joke. It is a joke, but it isn't. So here's the deal with it. The people who buy those shorts, this is limited edition, I'm sending out additional merchandise over the coming months that are kind of based around this character. We don't have a name yet. I have a couple ideas, but we've talked with the coaches. Shout out to Coach Ralph, who's helped me kind of brainstorm some of them. But I want you to know that as we roll out more merchandise for this character, you're going to be getting some of that for free, all right, just for supporting this early on this funny project. It's just something in addition, just to keep things light on our social media, all right? So if you're interested, you can go check out the link in the show notes, all right? And you can go purchase those. They're shipped directly to you. They are limited, all right? We have, 12 pairs left as of recording this podcast, okay? 12 pairs left. All right, so go check those out. Again, you're going to get a ton of value out of getting them. Also, they're just hilarious, and you're in on that joke. All right, so going into that, I actually just watched this past weekend. I was able to watch some of the 1FC card from this past weekend. I saw Smila Sundell from Fairtex smash on her opponent. I'm going to look up the opponent's name right now because she deserves respect, too. Tough fighter. So let's see, 1FC, 1 championship. All right, let's see what this is right here. 1 championship. Boom, boom. Go over here. So it already happened. So I want to see a little bit on it. So Smila Sundell, just so you guys know, I'll kind of talk about her a little bit. So we've had Matt Lucas on here. So Matt Lucas helps manage and build her on this. So there's a lot of people who may not know who Matt Lucas is listening on this. First of all, go back and search for Matt Lucas. I've had him here on the podcast twice. Once virtually, and then I've also had him on once here in person when he was visiting late last year. I think it was in November or December last year. All right, so his title is on 1FC. It says Teen Star Sundell, former champ, Kazakhstan scored knockouts on 1 full circle. So it was on the 1 full circle event. Okay, so for Smila Sundell, she's only 17 years old. Only 17 years old. All right, so I think that is freaking fantastic. She's been living full-time in Thailand, I think, like the past, or she's been training past 3 years that I've seen. I'm sure she had some more competition experience since then, too. So the contestant, it was at a 128-pound catchweight Muay Thai contest against Deandra Martins. I wonder what weight Deandra usually fights at. But if the fight ended in a TKO, that was the official ruling of it, but she had multiple knockdowns, some from knees to the body. Last one ended up being from shots to the head. So Deandra Martin, shout out to her, a warrior from Australia. It's great to see. I'm going to go shoot her a follow right now. She's over here on Instagram. So freaking savage. Shout out to Deandra. That was awesome to be able to see that. All right. I love seeing the high-level women's fights. Always exciting to see. And that was definitely a sick finish from the upcoming Swedish fighter fighting out of Fairtex camp in Pattaya, Thailand. So Matt Lucas manages her. I've been seeing him slowly build her up since she's like 15 through social media and stuff like that too. He's been doing a really good job at helping market her and promote her, and is landing these 1FC title shots. Of course, she's training with people like Rod Tang and Stamp Fairtex as well. So it's no question in my mind, this girl, you're going to be seeing a lot of her. But as her body continues to grow and develop, I'll be interested to see if she'll be able to have opponents, because I'm assuming she's pretty tall. So I don't know if her body's going to start filling out, start putting on more weight. Just as you grow into being a full-grown adult, your weight naturally goes up. All right? Gain more muscle mass, as your hormones change and stuff like that too. But great finish by her, and shout out to her opponent. All right, if you haven't watched that, go check it out. The full fight is over on YouTube. I highly recommend you guys go check it out. All right, and then this weekend we have Michelle and one of our adult students at Pu'u Muay Thai Santa Barbara, and we have one of the kids students. He's 5 years old. Shout out to David. He's going to be competing at the PKB event down there with Aldama Muay Thai Promotions. So they're doing it's a hard sparring event, and they're going to be both competing on it for their first time. All right, so it's always good to see the kids stepping up into competition, and it's great to see Michelle putting in the work. I've seen her totally transform over the past year. So shout out to our student Michelle on that life-changing transformation I've seen you take. This girl, she hired a nutritionist and really just tried to dial in, figure out her body, and she's looking nice and sharp for Saturday for her first event. So she's more than ready for her first one. And shout out to Coach Ryan on working on building her up like that, because he's done a great job of coaching her and keeping her motivated during that time. Because a lot of people, and this is where I have to give her credit, is that a lot of people, when they hear the work they have to put into it, they'll say it, nod their head yes, but then their actions say otherwise. So shout out to Michelle for stepping in and doing that. All right. And then there is going to be another event. There's a boxing event here in Santa Barbara on April 1st up at Chumash Casino. It's WFC, World Fighting Championships. And the next day they're doing MMA along with some potential Muay Thai fights on the card. So trying to find some matches for people up there to be able to have some authentic Muay Thai. I've been talking with the casino about making sure that there's proper officiating. I talked with the promoter and talked about his officials and stuff like that too, because they're predominantly an MMA and boxing promotion. And they've advertised some kickboxing stuff and Muay Thai before, but really want to just see some high quality stuff on there. So if you're around on that weekend, go check it out. Our friend Jules Perez, shout out to Jules, the bully. Also, former Muay Thai fighter, pro Muay Thai fighter, a high-level amateur and stuff too. She's making her professional boxing debut on April 1st up there at Chumash Casino. You get it, girl. You're going to kick some butt. All right? You're more than ready for it. All right? And then the next day, that's when they have the MMA and Muay Thai event. And coincidentally, that is the same weekend. We're going to have some people in town here for a Muay Thai business retreat. So I'm going to be action-packed weekend of Muay Thai that weekend. All right? So for those that don't know, Muay Thai business retreat that we're doing out here is going to be for instructors from around the country and people who are running programs or going to be running programs. They're interested in writing out their curriculum. That way they have a program for their students to have a structured approach like we have here at Pu'u Muay Thai. All right, so I'm just going to kind of read some words from here. That way you guys can kind of hear what I mean by this, okay? So USA Muay Thai. All right, so I'm going to read this little excerpt from USA Muay Thai that they wrote on us up on social media. Something that's, again, it's their words, not mine. Kind of go into it, and maybe it'll give you some context onto the why behind why we're doing this, okay? So Pu'u Muay Thai was founded in 2014 with the goal of becoming Ventura County's first authentic Muay Thai academy. Their master instructor is from Saraburi, Thailand, and their founding chief instructor is from Ventura. They have grown into one of California's best Muay Thai programs for kids and adults. All right, that's freaking massive gains and massive props from USA Muay Thai. All right, so super stoked to get that kind of, recognition for the amount of work that our team puts into these programs. And that comes from the base level curriculum that we teach our students here in-house. All right. A lot of people who may or may not train at other places, you're going to find that there's not always a structure to the training. All right. There's not a lot of places that have it. There's a lot of people that want it and they mean well. And so that's why I have people flying out. These are a lot of these are instructors who have been, tapping me on the back or on the shoulder about writing their curriculum or helping them. And I've given them all the tools, guys. Given them all the tools in the world, but they haven't sat down and done it because they're just so busy as instructors. It's easy to put that stuff to the side and just teach what you know. So they're going to be coming out, help get some of that knowledge in, and we have some of our instructors doing little presentations during that weekend. That's on April 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. So if you are listening to this and you're somebody who's trying to run a Muay Thai program or have a Muay Thai business idea, would love to have you out. Please contact us directly at our Ventura Academy. Let them know you're interested. You can call us at 805-665-3311. Again, that's 805-665-3311. You can also message us directly at Pu'u Muay Thai on Instagram and say you're interested in the Muay Thai business retreat. So this is going to be in Santa Barbara, California, April 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. All right, so it's going to be fresh. I'm coming fresh off from Mexico, Monterrey, Mexico, from the WBC Muay Thai tournament that's going to be happening there on that week on Wednesday. All right, so I'm going to be coming back on Thursday, hot to it on Friday. All right, so shout out to Coach Eric Adams out there putting in the work, the reps. He's going to be fighting against Oscar Magayan over there in Monterrey, Mexico, in the next leg of the MT 800 tournament for WBC Muay Thai Mexico. All right, so let's get it, son. Let's get that car. As we come back into that, is action-packed. The next weekend, after the April 1st, 2nd, 3rd, next weekend we have the U.S. Muay Thai Open. So I'm going to be working there as a ring official. I think we have 1 or 2 people that are going to be going. We're not having as big of a team. All right, I don't know why. So I've asked a couple of the guys and girls that were interested in competing, and they're really put off by the idea of having to weigh in every single day. And the thing is, if you come in even an ounce over, then your fight is cut. All right, so they're making it so it's very strict on the weigh-ins, IFMA style. And the reality is, guys, everybody's going to be fighting heavier. You just have to do that. You have to fight heavier. All right, so if you're on the fence about it, and one of our students that's listening about it, man, just freaking bite the bullet and do it. All right, bite the bullet and do it. There is plenty of other fight opportunities outside of that, but if you haven't done the tournament before, or you're B class and you're now A class, go get that A class belt, son. All right, it's important for you to get that. All right, get that experience, or you know what, get some more fights around and stack up that experience until you get into A class. All right, for our kids, I'm pretty sure going into June and then next year we'll have a stronger kids development for our team going out to these tournaments as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. The kids program down in Ventura has been growing, and in Santa Barbara too. We got the kids sparring finally, the sparring and drilling class going in Santa Barbara, getting the kids with their equipment. All right. So we've also expanded the schedule in Santa Barbara too, guys. We're going to be adding more classes. Make sure you go check out the website for all the details on that at MuayThaiSantaBarbara.com. All right. MuayThaiSantaBarbara.com. We added in a new boxing class on Mondays and Wednesdays at 6 p.m. We're adding some more Muay Thai classes coming up here too. All right. So also coming up in that April, we have Josh, my brother Coach Josh, is going to be running a 100-mile foot race up in Los Olivos. It's called Born to Run. Yes, you heard that right, 100 miles. All right, yes, it is a multi-day event. They're 20-mile loops. It is an ultra marathon. So he's been training. He's pretty gifted runner. He's been doing it. Not gifted. He's somebody that put in the time and the effort when he was younger to be able to be a good runner. And he's putting in the reps, getting up to it too. All right. So I have no doubt in my mind that he's going to finish the race. How long it takes him, we shall see. And how much pain afterwards, we shall see. All right. But I'm looking forward to being able to go out there and go see that. Go support my big bro as he runs off those 100 miles. All right. And also this weekend is the 4x4x48. All right. So the 4x4x48 is a challenge issued by David Goggins. You run 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. So that's 12 runs of 4 miles, all right, over the course of 48 hours. And what that's going to be is there's an open invite to our friends over at Persistence Culture. Again, that's Persistence Culture. You can go look them up. They're located in Ventura, and they actually have David Goggins coming out to go do that segment of the run. So David Goggins is kind of doing a little tour at the Madness. He's doing a tour down the coast, hitting these different training facilities and different groups to go hit these 4 mile runs with them. And Ventura, California is one of the places that's on the map. So it's open. If you're going, you want to go run 4 miles with Mr. David Goggins, go check that out. Wear your Pu'u Muay Thai shirt, Eat Sleep Teeth shirt, go out there, go run. You can walk it. It doesn't matter. All right? Whatever you want to do, just go get those 4 miles in with Mr. Goggins and go say what up. Get a picture, tag Pu'u Muay Thai, we'll make sure to share it. All right? Super stoked for that too. Originally, I was supposed to be running that foot race also with my brother, the 4x4 by 48, as well as the 100-mile race. I was planning on doing the 60-mile one, though. So I'm not that crazy yet. But I had a little setback with a calf tear and small calf and Achilles tear back at the end of last year. So just now starting to get back into running and just making sure I don't push it too hard. So also shout out to our Muay Thai community Discord server. It has been growing. If you're not on the Muay Thai community Discord server, man, you are missing out. There is a community. Let's see how many people. Over 223 Nak Muay that are inside of the Muay Thai community Discord server, and it is worldwide, guys. We now have people from Italy, Lithuania, Latvia, Chechnya, Ukraine, Russia, Australia, China, Thailand, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, Germany, Spain, Portugal. Man, you name it, there's people from these countries. Brazil, Argentina. I'm getting people from all over the world that are all coming together to talk about Muay Thai. So Muay Thai training tips, Muay Thai community events. We had a Muay Thai community event here in Santa Barbara, California. Stay tuned for more on that too. All right. And it's just a great place to come in and interact with the Muay Thai community on a global scale. There hasn't been a place that's centralized like this to be able to ask these questions. You got to go check it out, all right? So go check it out. The link is in the show notes. You can also go over to pmtlifestyle.com. Go hit join Discord, all right? Well, with that said, guys, I'm going to be getting on with my day. I'm going to get ready. I'm going to be working the front desk tonight over here in Santa Barbara. Going to make a quick run to the Ventura Academy, get running, and enjoy some of this beautiful weather we're having. All right? But with that said, guys, thank you so much. If you are listening to this too, please, if you don't know, please go leave a review, a written review of this podcast on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. All right? Because what that does, it helps us boost up and it helps us grow and be in front of more people on a global scale. We're getting tons of people reaching out to us, finding us like, hey, I love your podcast. I love the content and the vibe that you guys give out. And it's just sharing the good vibes we have here at the Pu'u Muay Thai Academies. All right. So with that said, guys, thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. So Wadi Kap. All right. That's it today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys are listening on iTunes, please go leave a review. It means the world to me if you enjoy the content, if you like hearing about all the stuff that has to do with Muay Thai and what we're doing.